32.60.
Hello and welcome to some NASCAR Legends Racing here at Legacy Charlotte. We've got the yellow walls around the track in this one. I'm sure you'll notice a difference if you watched any of my recent video. At ARCA, which had the modern Charlotte. But we are in a legacy car at a legacy track here today. And it's a little sad because this track is going to be going away not too far in the future, unfortunately. It's going to be replaced by a modern scan of Charlotte, which is nice, but they are no longer going to maintain this old version of the track, which is really too bad. I think it's nice to have these older scans of tracks and such.
Okay, Colton, we've got
Even
2
if,
laps to
you
get
know,
the
it
job
doesn't
done.
race too crazy differently, and certain things about it are outdated. You know, it's iRacing's kind of like a museum for these sorts of things, and it's kind of sad that they've chosen not to maintain it moving forward. It's they were saying it's just it takes too much resources to keep it up to date, and that's too bad. Um, Not sure if I necessarily agree with that, but it is their service to do what they want with it. And they've decided they do not want to maintain Old Charlotte. While I'm yapping about that, I'm missing my corner. That was absolutely terrible. Um, do I want to stop and restart after that? I maybe should have.
Just done
I wasn't focusing on what I needed to be focusing on, and that is getting the car to the bottom of the track. Better in 3 and 4 at least, but
one more lap.
Not my finest work, and only one lap really counts here.
That's pole.
So that's unfortunate, but you can see here I'll probably start looking a little bit greener down at the bottom. Well, not so much. I thought with how bad I took 1 and 2 there, it might actually be a little bit green, but the tires just really do not last more than 1 lap in this car. And speaking of the tires, I think we're going to be on the right rear this time around, which is kind of crazy. This setup is quite loose, and I've noticed
Ticket flag.
lots of rotation. And knowing my track record in this car and how bad I am at saving tires in it, I'm worried I'm going to spin my darn self out before the end of this thing, but we're going to try our very best not to do that. I've got to be patient. Oh my gosh, it's so loose middle of the corner. I'm going to be patient on the throttle and try to stay on top of things. This lap's actually pretty good so far. 32.7. I really felt like I missed the marks in 1 and 2. Enough to where it wasn't going to be very good, but right now we're actually doing okay. See if we hold on the full rest of the time, because we still got about 2 minutes left. We got Logan in here. I want to say hello to him. Haven't raced with him in a while, but I remember racing with him quite a bit in Nick Neiman's league sessions. He even made me a dirt late model paint scheme, which was really nice of him. He just did it because he's cool like that.
Left 200.
So
right front 2.
I want to say hey to him.
52. Left rear 2.
If you don't mind a moment here.
257.
Right now this lap's looking pretty good, but I do think it'll be beat by the 3. I know the 3's really good in this car. I could definitely see him beating our lap if he does indeed put a time in. He's not actually out there right now, though, so maybe he's planning to start further back. Interestingly enough. But we got the 17 who's not here at the moment, and the 21 who is not quite ready, so we will wait the next 35 seconds. Great to be back. Yeah, just talking about the
That's the
looseness.
end of the session.
That's
Pole
really not what
position.
I'm
Nice
I'm
one.
used to feeling in this car. So I'm gonna be very, very careful because I don't want to be the guy spinning out. I do have my brake bias down. I think I'm gonna move it to 50.8 for the race. I liked the extra turn in, but I'm worried about spinning myself out if I keep that too low. Yeah, I raced to 87. Yeah, I know Logan does a lot of dirt racing. That's what I'm familiar with him doing most of. So cool to see him out here in the 87s. He's joined a tough one here with how much rotation we're getting, but he put in a very solid lap. P4 there, and we somehow got the pole. I still don't know how that happened. I really felt like I messed up 1 and 2 really bad, but hey, I'll take it. I guess we are the #1 car, so I guess we're supposed to be up front. There's one guy just now joining. Oh no, that's, yeah, that guy joining. Let's make sure he's able to connect in time, if possible. Make sure we got our audio correct. Let's see if we can't make sure this guy can get on the grid first. Because if everybody grids up and he's not technically in the server yet, it might automatically advance forward. Maybe we could help this guy out. But we have 90 laps coming up. We'll see what the tire situation is. There he goes onto the
90
track.
laps. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Keep moving,
67.9.
it's closed right now.
So we've got a lot of wiggle room
Estimate the
with
strength of
pitting,
the field is
but I think we'll probably want to go as long as
627.
possible,
There are 2 additional
as you
sets
normally
of
like
tyres
to do in
during
this car.
race. Have a good race.
We're still going to do the take 2 tires thing if it goes green, because that's always what you really want to do. But
This is a rolling
I'm a little
start.
bit worried about it, because
Stay in pole.
this car's already going to be really loose, I think.
The pace car speed is 46 miles per hour.
See where we want to launch. First gear, maybe? Nah. You lose a lot of momentum when you shift in this car, so I think we're going to start second gear. Can never remember what series have the restart zones and which ones don't. So I guess we're going to find out here in a second, once we get around, but nice to be here at Legacy Charlotte. It's going to be really sad when it's gone, because this is one of the first tracks I ever raced on iRacing back in 2013. Back when it was the new Charlotte, I think. The only Charlotte. Funny yellow walls. Got banana walls around this place. And it might not be here very much longer, so we'll enjoy it while we got it. 90 laps here at Old Charlotte. Coming up. See if we can't get ourselves a good launch. Restart zone?
Pace car is in.
Have fun, everyone.
No restart zone, so we're gonna go.
Go, go,
Green,
go.
green, green.
Yeah, you gotta be careful on these cold tires. Not sure what it's gonna feel like around the first couple of corners here. We're just fine. Get a little bit of distance. We could get ourselves a fair share of yellows, speaking of yellow walls, here today.
What are you doing?
Speaking of, is that a
What
yellow?
are you doing for?
No. Could get a lot of yellows with how difficult this thing is to drive.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh, not sure what happened. But,
No, I'm not kidding you. Well, told me if I were right,
unhappy
you'd be
campers.
4-3.
The 11's already in the pits.
You're a joke for that. In first lap, you're driving like that.
Uh-oh.
Get good, man?
Slow car down low.
No, I'm pissed off. This is a 90 lap race, and you just did that on lap 1.
Well, he'll probably get the lucky dog anyways, don't worry.
2 looking like he wants to get by. That's fine. We are not going to be in any hurry.
Hold your line.
Fucking
Clear
idiot.
inside.
You're the one that told
Got
me
the
off. Be careful what you do
Abuelita
right
hot
now,
chocolate on the back. That's some good hot chocolate.
What?
I've had that before.
What, are you gonna dump me again? You admitting
happening?
to it?
You're the one that's gonna freaking.
We're just gonna ride behind the two. We got a little bit of a gap.
Because I used my language just ever so lately yesterday, and the iRacing guy was in the lobby, and I got given a warning the next day.
The next car's the leader.
Try to be smooth, keep it down on the correct line, not overdrive these corners, being very gentle
Really
out of the
nanny
corners
face
well.
with the Chat pro tip.
Oh, 11, what happened? What happened?
Yo, you don't belong on this service, bro. You're just weird.
As these
happened,
guys are
man?
arguing.
I thought you were good. Did you spin out again?
You're a fucking weirdo, buddy.
I don't know what's going on. But we're just
You
following the
sound
two. The two
very
wanted the track
creepy.
position, so he kind of gassed it up, I guess.
Chill out, man.
Tried
I
to
don't
get
know
around
what
us.
kind of
Ooh,
stuff that's
man,
better
loose
than
on
that
exit.
happening, but just maybe take a day off, bud.
Trying to keep this thing under me.
Just watch my lap one. You'll see what happened. He died by me for no reason.
It is crazy how much
You
rotation
choked
this
me
thing
up,
gets
dude.
mid-corner. It's actually very fun.
You're a
I'm not
moron.
complaining. I think it's very fun to have tough setups, especially on the loose side. So I'm really enjoying this so far,
No,
but
you told me. That's fine.
Pit window for fuel will open
Definitely
on
something
lap
a little different.
56. It'll end on lap 55.
got about 1.2 seconds behind us to the 5. They could just be saving tires better than us, though. Despite the fact I feel like I'm doing a solid enough job of being very gentle. We'll see if that actually works out for us. Logan back there in 4th, having a good run so far. Right where he qualified. And make sure we go slow enough. Get down to the bottom. 2 getting a little bit loose in front of us.
Howdy, this lady.
What did you say?
What? Those guys talking?
What he said. Sorry, 2. What did you say? Guess he's not repeating. I don't know if he was talking to me or not. I assumed he was because I was right up behind him and he said something. It's hard to hear people sometimes when I'm talking to myself. Man, it is unbelievable how loose this thing gets mid-corner. I don't think I've ever felt this car get that loose. And I'm not even driving hard.
The lap time was at 34.35.
Jorge, pues, weón. Dice que el culiado del 11 está que llora, llora y ya se murió.
Still got a decent gap behind us. The 2
Está,
getting a little bit of
está ahí en
distance
los
back.
fotos, weón.
Wonder if he's done this already and knows exactly the approach he needs. I'm still kind of just figuring it out as I go. Just knowing from practice that this thing is going to be a handful.
Ya va 4 vueltas atrás.
I don't know who the 4's talking to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. It is like spinning out mid-corner. It's wild.
Tengo miedo.
Mientras no te matéis como el 11.
So they're talking to each other. I think they're speaking Spanish, so maybe that's why I didn't understand what he said before. It's getting very loose. I'm feeling it as
Ahí
well.
viene, viene, viene.
Might have to move up the track at some point just because it'll be easier to handle up there, maybe. What a fun challenge this has been already, though. We're only 11 laps in, and already it's tough to hang on to. I'm proud of this field for still being green. We had some sort of incident happen earlier, but no yellow from it. Ooh. I looked away from my line just for a second, and it got loose. Ooh, big loose moment for him there. We are going to take advantage of that. Man, if that isn't old school racing, I don't know what is.
Good win.
You are the leader. Nice and smooth.
Wait for a guy to make a mistake, take advantage. That's what it used to be all about. You'd get up behind a guy. And then they'd get loose. I wish we got more of this on iRacing, to be honest. We're getting lots and lots of rotation mid-corner. Mostly in 3 and 4, I feel like, is where we're getting it.
Caution,
And a
flag.
yellow.
Want you in single file.
Hey, Benji.
Pit road is closed right now.
This is
Catch up
tricky,
and
because we
go.
only got 2 sets of tires. Hmm. Eight laps. Still can't make it on fuel, but we might want to come get some anyway.
Catch the pace car.
In case it goes green. This is a tough call, man.
Race car speed is 66 miles per hour. The pace car's in, turn 2.
I feel like we were pretty good to the tires. Shoot, I don't know what to do. Hmm. Man, I don't know. I feel like the whole field is going to come in
Pit road open.
because of how tough this thing is to control. They're going to probably want those new tires. So maybe we come in, get 4, get some more fuel in it, and maybe we can... Nah, there's no way we can stretch it to the end, can we? Probably not.
The pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Could very well get some guys staying out, though. I would not blame them for wanting to save set.
10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Right, get stopped. 96 and 90. Wow. That is unbelievable. And I was being very gentle on the right rear, I feel like.
194 Fahrenheit.
But we're going to take 4 tires. Keep the balance of this thing, so that way our left sides are as good as possible for later when we likely will take 2 tires.
Move it, move it. Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tyres remaining. Line up, single file.
We might be able to make it to the end. Now we're estimating about 72 laps.
We think we'll need to add 3.9 gallons. We need to catch up to car number 6.
If we're very good with our fuel here, we might be able to make it. We got better fuel mileage than expected, I think.
11, car.
The pace car is in, turn 3.
Get ourselves around the 11.
Catch up, 6, car.
The pace car is in, the kink.
So we got some 2 tires in front of us. We've got some no tires in front of us. 98, 95 for Ben up there. Oh, that's right. We've got double file restarts right now because of a bug that got introduced. That is right. I forgot all about that. So, double file restarts here in the 87s. There's currently a bug
Bragging,
with
Forrester, we all know you're an alien.
single file.
The yellow thing.
Oh my goodness.
This could get a little sketchy, so we're going to have to be patient, going to have to be careful. Hopefully we'll be okay.
Going green.
Alright,
Pace
Colton,
car is
the
off.
pace car has just left.
Green flag, green flag.
Dude, man, he went
Alvarez, car number 2. is
very late. Thought I saw him going.
3 wide.
Why are we 3 wide?
Car outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still hold. Car outside, 2 wide. Stay low. Clear up top.
Alright, we gotta survive this. It's drifting up in front of me.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Car
Getting
inside.
trapped a little bit. Just trying to be
Still
patient
there, hold
here.
your line.
P8.
Clear inside.
You tell me that guy in front got a
Outside.
black flag. That was an insane restart.
Keep low.
I don't believe he did.
Stay low.
Starting from position 20. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Clear outside if you
I don't
want
even
to.
know how that's possible, man. That's crazy.
Car
I
outside.
guess we didn't seal off the top. That's what we did. Oh my goodness,
Still
one more
there.
thing. No one stayed high.
Still there. Clear.
P7.
Outside.
You've just done a 34.10.
Stay
Very
low.
tense moments here
Clear high.
with different strategies around us, different amounts of tires taken.
I think he caught everybody unsurprised because nobody got
Okay,
to the top
Colton,
lane
the
either.
next car is Solar, car number 9, and their rating is 3.0.
And no one wants to start on the outside in there on the restart because the turn into the trial was kind of shit with
Car
these cars.
outside.
It's kind of bad. Not bad. Not
Still
that
there.
one.
Hold your line. Clear up top.
Alright,
You're in
Five.
fifth.
lost some ground, but
I think so many restarts that
still doing
every time I
okay.
see when I try to push the
The next
Just
car
gotta
is
remember to be easy with that right rear.
Their rating is 3.2.
Sorry, Kevin, that was a little tight. That was tighter than I wanted it to be.
It's all good, man. I'm awful loose there.
Guy went really late there on that restart and caught me off guard. I thought the green came out sooner than it did, so I was kind of like ready to go.
Reeling Logan in. The gap is
Started
now
rolling a little bit. I couldn't see very
0.19.
well. Messed me up a little bit. Thankfully everyone got it figured out.
Outside.
Logan's got a really cool scheme there. The Mac
Still
tonight.
there. Hold your line. Outside is clear.
Get around him for now. Trying not to use too much tire in the process.
The next car is Sam, car number 18, and their rating is
You're in
1.8.
fourth position.
P4. That lap time was 33.92.
We also got to check our fuel mileage here. Almost forgot.
We estimate we're going to need to add 4.3 gallons.
I think we can make it. Just have to be smart. Ooh, that 18 was getting sideways in front of us. 63 laps or so. Just short, but I think with how slow we're going, we could probably get it, pull it off. Team getting loose.
Car inside.
Take it to the
Stay
outside.
high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
I
Inside.
wonder if running higher up the track might be a thing. Just to get on that right front more. That'd be kind of interesting.
The car ahead is John, car number 5, and their rating is 4.0.
You're now in third.
I don't know if I necessarily want to try that though, because it could easily hurt the right rear as well if I'm not careful. Especially trying to gas it up out of the corner. But the 2 definitely made his way forward without much issue.
Caution, yellow
And
flag.
another
They
yellow.
want you in single file.
Not pitting here.
Pit road is closed. Pass
Way
the
too
pace
soon
car,
after the
catch
last
up,
one.
5 car.
And I think we should be able to make it on fuel, so gotta save that last set. First pit stop felt pretty necessary. In order to make it on fuel. Here, I think I definitely want to stay
Race
out.
cars out. Line up single file behind car number 5.
Could mix things up, though, for sure, depending on who's taking tires, who's not.
Race car
They'll all
speed
have
is
newer
66
tires.
miles per hour. The pace car is in.
Repair
Don't feel like I used them up too much here. I was very, very careful getting around
Come on,
guys.
man, you getting back up here? I need you to pass me.
Estoy morido, güey.
21, man, I need you to hurry up, buddy. Either that or pit it, because I don't know what to do. I'm not sitting around here.
Guys trying to figure it out
Pit road's open.
in terms of running order. We gotta catch up to these guys in case some guys want to pit.
Race car's in. Turn 4.
Those who didn't pit before are probably going to pit now. We'll probably be feeling pretty fast as a result, but it's going to be hard for them to
It's closed right
get
now.
all that track position back.
Car 21 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Still only about a third of the way through the race, and we only got one set of tires left, so
Letter 21 carbide. You had the position.
kind of got to hope that we don't have to use this last set anytime soon. Two cautions already, but at least we had some green flag laps mixed in there. Don't feel like it's been too much of a wreck fest or anything. But as predicted, I think we will get our fair share of yellows if this thing's going to be so tough to drive. Be on the inside of the second row on the restart here. Get caught up to the 2 and the 5 who had driven away from us a little bit. I was just being extra careful on that restart with some older tires in front of us, and I wasn't really willing to make any
Follow
One
car
left to
number
green.
too
2.
dramatic of moves, because figured we would find our way where we needed to be eventually anyway.
We'll need to add 3.6 gallons.
Looking like we're pretty much there on fuel. Need a little bit more, but not much. Should definitely be able to make it. Getting it restarted now. Gonna be interesting to see how much grip we have, because we obviously used the tires a little bit. I'm sure we're on that right rear still. Gonna be very careful getting up to speed around the first couple of corners.
Get ready. Going green.
Let's not gas it up too soon this time.
Ready?
Pace
Set.
car
Car
is
is in.
Right, he's gonna be playing games, I guess.
Green flag. Green flag. The next car
Don't
the
let
lead.
past this guy.
Expect traffic when you come out. When we
He
exit
went
the
on
pit,
set
You're back
instead
in
of
second.
go.
Alvarez.
Keep low.
Tricking the field.
Outside is clear.
5 was not ready for that. Still gonna be patient. These guys want to get around us, that's fine.
P2.
Wonder if we're going to see any of the guys with fresh tires for too long. I wonder how much of a speed difference there is there.
That lap was a 34.00.
Side by side behind us. Five holds him off though for now. Starting to get that bunch of rotation mid-corner again. Have to be careful with that. Gaining back on the 2 a little bit. See if we can't pass them the same way we did before. Wait for a mistake and don't use our tires any more than we need to do it. Heck's keeping up with us much better this time though. We've gotten out quite a bit of ways that first run. Here we're not overdriving this, trying to make a pass, just let it come to us. Drives a little bit, slips up.
Car outside.
That'll be enough to get us to the inside.
Stay low.
You've just done a 34.23.
Clear outside if you want it.
Overdrove it a little bit because we had to enter shallow. Okay. Keep it steady. Still can't be overdriving out here in front. We might have been helped a little bit having the dirty air in front of us, keeping the car a little tighter. Oddly enough.
You're in first.
You're now in the lead. That was a 34.38.
Good save, John.
Takes a lot of concentration to keep this thing from spitting sideways.
Thank you. Not really sure how that happened.
What a fun setup though.
Entering 3.
Really enjoying taking on this challenge. Two's got a bit of a run.
The next car
Not
is
quite enough to try to make a pass at me though. We're just trying to maintain a pace. Not do too much. The 4 on his way. He might be looking to make a pass right now.
Your lap time was 34.85.
Dude, he is. He was involved in whatever happened at the start, so gotta watch for him to potentially be aggressive. I don't know what happened, but something to watch out for, maybe. Get a better run out of the corner as I'm trying to protect my right rear.
Caution, yellow
And we'll get a
flag.
caution.
They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Catch up, 15 car.
I thought I locked
Awkward cautions are not doing us any favors. Still don't want to come take our final set of tires.
What the hell happened there?
This could get weird.
I got loose coming out of 4 and couldn't keep it off the track. It's like I'm out of 4. The car.
Oh no, it looks like there was a handful of guys caught in that
You're
one.
smoking, dude.
That might have been a
Catch
big
the
wreck.
car.
See at least 3 guys that are
Speed is
immediately in the
66
pits.
miles per hour.
I'm sure
Next
more
car
got
is in, turn
damaged
2.
from whatever happened. But we'll maintain the lead. We will not be coming down for more tires. It is too early for that last set. And there's no indication that we'll be able to make it to the end without another yellow. Feels like we've got some scheduled yellows every 10 or so laps. Maybe 12. Every dozen laps or so we'll get a yellow. Who's coming in behind us? Couple of fakes. Any real ones? See a couple guys back there. Maybe you saved a set.
Fooled me.
Pit road is closed right now.
These tire sets are very, very precious. Gotta use them as smart as we can. Those guys are gonna be flying though, I bet.
Car 21 got the lucky dog.
The 3,
Left
the
pass on the
6, 10, 13. Assuming they are taking tires. They're gonna be flying. Shouldn't be any tire spin. Doesn't feel like it. We're low enough revs. Yeah, I agree. Me too. Logan talking about how Legacy Charlotte's going away. Uh-oh, now I gotta spell unnecessary without spell check. Hope I'm close. Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
they
great
say
if
like
you put on old
One to go. Next time behind.
they say like, oh, it's
Inside.
cars?
you can't maintain it anymore, but I mean, don't maintain it then.
Can't even
Just let us
get
have it. Don't schedule it anymore if you don't want it in officials because it's too ugly or something. But
Yeah,
man, just let us enjoy it in hosted races and stuff. But they're not even gonna let us do that, and that's a darn shame. And like I said, even if Old Charlotte's not too crazy different, it sets a bit of a troublesome precedent. Like, I'm sure they would never get rid of Legacy Atlanta, but I don't know. Slippery
I'm
slope.
not sure. I think he just said something about your mother.
And I've always enjoyed that iRacing's somewhat of a motorsports time capsule. Like this scan of Charlotte, these are the bumps that were on Charlotte in 2008 or whatever. Like this is exactly how the track was at this period in time, and that's why we like to take our 87 cars to it, to get as close to time period accurate as possible. But enough about that, we're getting going green again.
Okay,
Pace car is off.
Pace
Be
car is
ready.
just left.
Birthday, your mom.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, a little bit early. Gets field spread out a little bit. None of the shenanigans we got before. Just gonna take ourselves a normal jump. Wonder if tires being cooler will give us a little bit more grip. It's pretty good right now. Kind of used that guy being a goofus on the mic to maybe distract
Just on
some
a
people.
34.74.
I was already gonna go early anyway, though. Boy looking like he's pushing a little bit harder as he's got cooler tires. Still racing with the egg under the throttle pedal, though. I'd like to keep this thing under me for as long as possible. There's a chance we have to go the whole rest of the way, after all, if this stays green, so kind of want to be fast then and now. That did some weird things. while braking there. Not sure what that was about. Used a little bit too much brake, I guess.
Okay, Colton, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 42 laps of fuel remaining.
Right. Richie's saying 42 laps of fuel remaining or so. This says 45, which should be enough to get us to the end. I think I trust the actual calculator. Ended up going a lane up there. Felt like if I turned the wheel more and tried to get to the bottom, I would have spun myself out. So just kind of let the car be where it wanted to be there. Behind catching up a little bit. He might have been better on his right rear than us. Not sure. Trying to keep it steady. Well, we're halfway now, at least.
54.50.
Again. Lane up, not forcing the car to do what it doesn't want to do. Feel like driving a little bit higher up the track might not be so bad anyway, with the right rear being much more worn than the right front. Kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. Gonna keep that thought in the back of my mind for later.
Here he comes.
Uh-oh, there's the 3. He's got fresh tires. Not too much longer now. He's going to be flying past us. We're operating under the assumption that we will get another yellow right now. There it almost was. 21 down there after a spin, it seems. But he's off the track and out of yellow flag territory. Four going to the high side, looking to get around us. Kind of surprised me with that one.
Stay low.
I'm not too worried about it right now, though.
Still there.
Not racing for the win right now anyway. Not with the 3 coming up on us.
Clear outside.
He's getting loose out there. Not going to fight the 3 too hard. I don't think we would be able to anyway, even if we tried. Three, we'll give him plenty of room.
Inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear inside.
He's not our battle right now. He's gonna make his way around the 4 now. Almost able to take advantage of an opportunity there, but not quite.
In front of us is Postiglione, car number 4, and their rating is 4.4.
Good week,
P3.
3.
What is it DW says? The cream's gonna rise to the top.
Everybody knows the 3's good at driving the 87s, I guess. He's been getting lots of praise. Well deserved. He's always really good at saving tires in this car, especially, and I know I see him near the front a lot.
Let me some Randy Savage.
34.78.
Guess he's kind of my opposite in that way. Because I'm terrible at saving tires and I end up not near the front. Probably take some pointers.
Outside.
Get to the fours inside now. He had a bit of a loose moment.
The next car's the leader. Stay low.
He's going to fight us on the
Stay low.
outside.
There's a car on the high
It's
side.
okay. He's
Still
not
there,
willing to
hold
give
your
it
line.
up. That's
Clear up
fine.
top.
Not forcing anything right now. 8 looking to get around us.
I'll keep it clean now.
Still there. Still there.
I'm going to take this opportunity to see what happens in this middle lane.
Clear inside.
It's pretty good to me.
Okay, Colton, you've used half your fuel.
I think the 8 maybe got loose below us there. There's more speed up there. Maybe I should be doing that. Wear that right front a little bit more and get some speed on top of it. Didn't work quite as well that time around. I don't know, maybe that's not what I want to do.
Your lap time was at 35.09. P3.
Really just trying to find the line, how close I can get to it.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Maybe we'll get to our inside
Still
again.
there at the bottom. Clear inside. Caution, yellow flag. They
Oh.
want you in single file. Pit road is
Well, we'll
closed. Catch
come
up
take
or
our final
out.
set, I think. Hard to say if that was working or not. Still kind of trying to figure out how hard I needed to enter trying that middle or high line. Doesn't matter now though, we got our scheduled yellow about 12 laps later.
The pace car speed is 66 miles per hour.
Might have been a little longer that
Race
time, I
car
don't
is in,
honestly
turn two.
remember. I think the 3 probably still has another set of tires. I think he was one of the guys that did not pit earlier. He might be okay still.
Catch up to car number 4.
We're far enough forward, I think I do want to take 4 tires. We still have enough laps
Pit road's
left.
open.
I don't really want to mess with it too much with how loose it is. Might not matter, but I'm going to be careful with it because I feel like we can afford to do that.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, Colton, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Definitely don't need any extra fuel in this thing.
Oh, I wonder where he
Trying to get it
went.
rotated.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
It stopped. Oh man, 91.77, so still hard on that right rear.
92%.
Yeah, the 3 stays out. He might be out of tires then. I think maybe he took right sides earlier and that's what happened. He might be in trouble.
Okay, punch it. You are out of tyres. Line up, single file. Catch the 10. Car.
He
half
beat the
the
4 car out.
Catch the 10. Car.
Catch up to car number 10. The base car's in, turn 3.
The 10, I believe, took 2 tires. And then beyond that, everyone else has stayed out. So very interesting.
Turn 4.
Still could be in trouble with no tires left if we get a poorly timed caution. I feel like most guys probably have used their tires at this
We need to
point.
follow car
Green.
number
Line up
6.
on the
We need to
outside.
catch
Catch
car
the
number
6.
10.
Car.
No doubt, no doubt. I don't know what you think, outside or in.
Right.
What do you think would be safer to have him go?
Be watching the 3 launch, and then we've got 28 laps to go on this restart.
True. All right. Well, hope you and me survive, buddy.
Gotta be smart about this. Hopefully the guys behind us will be at least somewhat smart about this. We can get around older
About to
tires
go green.
cleanly.
Stay focused.
Can't pass them on the inside.
The base
Pace
car has
car
just
is
left.
in. Green flag, green flag.
E4.
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Inside, 2 wide. Clear.
Just gotta go.
Car inside. Still inside. Clear.
Alright.
Alright, Colton.
Get
the next
through
car
it.
is 1 lap behind.
Okay, you are the
You're in
leader.
lead. You've just done a 35.14.
Still got plenty of laps to go, so we are gonna be careful on that right rear. And we've got the 8 behind us on the same strategy. And then the 3 in the sticks still
That last lap was
back there for now
33.37.
on those old tires. So the other guys might have had a little bit more trouble getting around. There's the 2 on our strategy. Got lots of space right now, so I'm going to be very, very gentle with that right rear.
That lap was a 33.59.
Alright, those old tires no longer on our relative. Everybody on there. Last pit, same lap as us. Including Logan, who's moved up to 3rd. Doing a great job. This really is a super tough race to rejoin the 87s after not racing them for a while. Particularly tough
That's a little
setup.
tight there, man.
They're side by side back there.
1 lap behind.
Wouldn't mind seeing some more of that
Behind is
in my
now
rear view.
0.92.
We need this to go green. Please and thank you. Because if anyone saved a set of tires and we get another yellow here in about 10 laps or something, they are going to be in a great position to win this thing. And right now I feel like we are in a great position to win this thing. Hoping we stick to it. Logan gets around the 8. He looks like he's pushing a little bit harder right now. That might be smart if he wants to get as much track position as possible, because if we start getting some quick yellows, it's not going to really matter what your tires are compared to the guys that are pretty similar already. This thing will end under yellow. No green, white checkers if we get one near the end, so that is something to consider as we get closer to the end of this thing. They're still neck and neck back there. Still trying to keep it smooth. 14, haven't seen him all race, but there he is in 4th place.
How did you?
He's feeling pretty good about his
I don't even-
situation.
What's the name of it? I can't remember. This thing is doing a nice little jiggy dance. Don't damage. The hood.
Plenty to go now.
The gap behind is now 1.09.
They are still jockeying for position back there, I think, because they continue to lose on us. Being very, very gentle right now with my throttle pedal. Hopefully enough to get the job done here. .14 moving forward. I wonder if he's going for it. Maybe he's just using his tires up. And that's how he's moved so far forward. It could very well work out for him, similar to how I was talking about with Logan, but there's also a chance he could end up being the wreck if he loses control of his car once that right rear starts falling apart on him. Risk versus reward. You gotta be able to hang on to it. We just need there to not be a yellow at the worst time, which is right in between this final run. If it comes out real late, we might be okay, because anybody that wants to get tires would have to make their way through the field. So we really want to click off as many of these laps as we can. The 8 may be turning up the pace a little bit. He's back to 1 second behind. Keep an eye on that gap. Drove that just a tad. Don't do that too much.
Sorry, 14 didn't mean to get it.
No, you're all good.
Okay, Colton, your lap times are pretty consistent.
Not a very great couple of corners in a row there. Lost a little bit more time. But at least I'm not killing the tires, I don't think. Been struggling a little bit to get it to the bottom. But at least the track's a little bit cooler, a lane higher.
The gap behind is now 0.69.
Starting to get a little closer. I don't know if I like that too much. See if we can't maintain that a little bit better. 13 to go. Need them to battle some more. I really liked it when they were side by side earlier. More of that. Right now the right rear is feeling pretty good, actually.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Your lap time was 34.
So we might have done a pretty solid job of maintaining it so far. Let's use it up a little bit. Got to keep that gap.
You've just done a 34.37.
On lap 80 right now.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you.
Don't love that.
Good win, Benjamin.
Closed,
Good win.
pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
Brian, it's all checking out, bro. That was stupid of you.
Okay, yours.
Doesn't quite happen that fast, dude. Sorry.
Don't give it to him yet. We're not going to have very many laps for him to go through the field if he does have a set of tires still.
Race car speed is 69 miles per hour.
We were going to have a great race for the win up here.
Oh no, Logan lost it.
Oh no, there's an even better one that's gonna happen.
Okay, Colton.
Oh
you're ahead of this
no,
guy.
that
You should be
sucks.
behind him.
We got to focus on what we're doing here. We got no tires to take.
Pit road's open.
And we could get ourselves a quick... Oh no, I can't respond to him now. Well, if he's hearing this, it's okay, man. Dude, this car is so difficult to drive with how much rotation it gets mid-corner. And to rejoin the NASCAR Legends after a while to this, that is a tough challenge. You did a fantastic job to make it this far and be so competitive, having not raced it so much. 'Cause this is a challenge. So, it looks like
That should be a record for Lucky Dog.
13, 6, 3, 10. They might all have some tires. So we might be in some trouble. The thing is, we're going to have not very many laps left if another yellow comes out. And it could very well happen if those guys are trying to blitz their way through. It's not over yet. I'm not quite willing to give it up. Question is, do we go early or do we go late? If we go late, it could keep the field bunched up a little bit more. Make it harder for those guys to cut their way through the field. But if we go early, we could get a bigger gap. We could get a yellow if I go later too, if that happens, but I don't know if I necessarily want to purposely create a situation where guys are going to wreck. I don't really want guys to wreck in order to win. I think we'll just go somewhere in the middle and just hope for the best. Maybe we'll still catch them a little off guard if we go somewhere in between. They've got quite a few cars to pass. I believe 7th
Hey,
place.
Curtis, I'd probably protect the outside. I'm just saying. I've seen it.
First guy on tires. So we're going to have 7 to go.
Wow, man, worry about the inside. That's what Benjamin is.
We're going to do our best.
Inside line's dangerous.
Yeah, it don't matter what we
It's
do.
go time.
Those tires are coming.
About to go green.
Right behind us looks like he's going to try to jump it. Oh, no, he's up here.
All right,
Pace
Colton.
car is
Pace
off.
car has
Time to
just
do your
left.
job. Green flag, green flag.
For fuck's sake,
Caution,
dude.
yellow flag. Line up, single file. Closed,
I
pit
don't know
road
what
is
the
closed.
2 was doing. Did he
The pace car.
jump it?
Guillermo, that was dirty as hell. You're dirty. John, I'm sorry I came across your nose. He turned my outside. What a
Catch
punk.
that, mate.
You are a punk. You disgrace your family.
Catch
You
the
bring
pace car.
shame to your house, my friend.
Pace car speed is 66 miles per hour. Pace car's in, turn 2.
Bro, did I just turn on Game of Thrones?
Guy's choking on his bad restart, I guess. I don't know what's happening there. But, I don't know where the 2 came from. He jumped the start or something.
Dude, laying back and trying to get a big jump like that is
The pace car is in,
disgraceful,
turn 3.
unsportsmanlike, unethical, uncalled for.
Dang, I didn't even go that late. I went in the middle like I wanted to try to do.
Pit road is now open.
The pace car is in, turn 4.
We're gonna get another restart, I believe.
I am going with the leader too.
Not gonna lie, it does kind of suck that someone had to bring a caution out on the restart, because that's like, man, come on.
Pit road
Guillermo,
is
you did
closed
not go
right
on the
now.
leader.
5
I
laps
went
to
on the
go.
leader.
We're
You
in
went before
podium
the leader.
position.
It's ridiculous. Alright, you're full of crap.
Either way.
Car
So he-
4, got the lucky dog. Left them past on the outside.
Oh, he was that guy that did that massive restart at the beginning of the race, wasn't he?
I'll have to take a look at what happened there later.
he
It sounds
was.
like the 2 jumped the
Left
restart
after
real
four,
bad, though.
car bike.
It's all coming together now.
I don't
The
think
thing
any
is,
of the guys
you're
with
gonna win
tires
by
really
being
made up much
unsportsmanlike, and
time.
You didn't really win anything, because you were never playing the game. Whatever it is, racing, Monopoly, whatever. You didn't win at all. You cheated. If you cheat, you're just a loser.
What is happening in the chat?
You're winning. It's a win.
No, dude, you don't understand ethics.
Never will.
Hasta acá se saborean sus lágrimas, weón.
Well, this has taken an interesting turn at the end of this one.
Como caen sus lágrimas. Así.
Gonna have to watch out for this 2 if he's willing to do anything to get the
If you have any
win.
complaints, 1-800, send your protest.
Oh, I will.
One to go.
Those
Next time
aggressive
by,
ass
you'll be lining
restarts
up
on the
on
old
the
tires.
Well, that's gonna be a
Isn't really a good idea.
3-lap shootout to the end.
Worked for you that one time, though.
I'm agree on Guillermo's an idiot for restart.
Really gonna
way, but
try to make
come on,
sure the
man,
2
you
can't
went
cheat
down
this
and
restart in
you
any
did
way.
number 5, so not all.
Gonna watch him pretty closely.
Yeah, I did, and I apologize for that. I didn't intend to do that at all.
I ain't hear 5 complain too much. I think he's just happy to be
Oh,
alive.
nervous times.
So in the end you got scared and you turned into him. Okay.
Honestly, I would have just laid him out if he tried to restart like that. Dog eat dog world at this point. Munch him.
Might go early. Try to get away from whatever these guys are gonna do. I feel like they're gonna jump this
I
2.
was here for the
About to
safety
go
rating.
green. Stay focused.
We all are.
Race car is
Race
just
car is
left.
off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Fortunately, he got us. I saw him jump, and then I went a little bit after thinking he was going to be on the
You need to
downswing, but
push if we're going to hold this position.
Still there.
Not
Hold
quite.
your line. Still there. Hold your
on
line.
the wall out there.
Don't do that.
Clear high. Caution. Yellow flag.
You gotta be
Line
kidding
up,
me.
Single file. Pit
What a
road
shit
is
move are you to do,
closed.
bud? Shove him right
You
out.
just lost.
Race car is out.
God damn, and he's
Yeah.
gonna win.
Behind
That
car
dirty
number
pile
2.
of
We
You've
need to
got
catch
2
up to
laps
car
to go.
number 2.
comments redacted by iRacing policy.
Race car speed is
Unfortunate
89
ending, good
miles per
race,
hour.
guys. That was fun.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, because you guys at the front here got a little too pansy-wansy with it. Y'all want to start murdering each other. Y'all just work together. Y'all might have had something. Could have been beautiful. But now, we're left with crapola, as they like to
Pit
say.
road's open.
Sorry for coming up on you there, Malcolm.
Well, that really sucks.
Oh, good. I had a feeling you were gonna try and close it, but buddy, I wasn't listening.
White flag. White flag.
Trust me, it wasn't intentional. I've been oval racing for 3 weeks.
Oh, 10-4, buddy. All right, well, congratulations on the finish.
Thanks so much.
Pit road is closed right now. Car 4 got the lucky
It's
dog.
crazy
Let them
because
pass on the
he was in
outside.
front of me whenever I started going. If this were like the restart zones or whatever, he would have been in front of me, and I'm pretty sure you get a black flag if you do that, but no restart zones here.
Letter 4 car by.
So he jumps a little bit before me, and
Guillermo, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest all of your bodily orifices.
Nah, bro, all you gotta do is just give him a little love tap real quick. You can do it right now. It's not like you gotta spin him out or anything. Just hit him once or twice. Let him know you don't like him.
Just let me move first.
If you guys can, like, preferably also take out 1, 2, and 3, that'd be great. Actually, you know what? Spare John, because he's a nice guy. He's been nice. He don't mean no harm.
so the two
I'm
kind
sure
of
Colton
cheats
put
some
what the heck
restarts
did
and
you-
gets the
what did
win.
I do?
I'm sure some people will turn those
Besides
into
leading, I don't
iRacing
think
to
he
look
does
at.
anything.
We still get P2, so
True that.
is what it is. Hope the two's
Someone
proud of
watch my
himself.
lap 1 after this and tell me if I'm just had to be a little bit angry at least.
I will say, you could be angry, but whatever that was a little excessive, bruh. You gotta tone it down, although I gotta say, on that same tone,
Nice one, Colton.
number 8
Great
gave us a
drive.
glorious
Chicken
little,
flag,
like,
chicken
rant
flag.
there.
Let
I thought
up
I turned on
to
Game of
car
Thrones
by.
real quick, bruh.
Great job. You did really well.
It was a good.
Oh
Yes,
well,
let me
yeah.
speak.
I'm glad I gave some entertainment anyway.
It's all good, don't worry. Every dog has their day. We'll get it.
It was good racing with you too until a
Eight,
couple of
car.
those jumped
Pasta,
restarts.
14,
Hope
car.
you enjoy it.
Pasta 4 car. Pasta 13 car.
You're crying, dude. What an engine.
Just know that you're a narcissist sociopath and that the world is a worse place because you're like that.
I'm not even.
I don't know about that, but I'll say this, he's a bit of a sore winner right now. Just take the victory, Guillermo, and walk away, because hey man, this is week 1, buddy. This guy could make your life live in hell if you wanted.
I'm not even joking. I'm serious. It was a good race, man. It's just I think it could have been a good battle if we just didn't jump restarts.
The last one wasn't a jump restart.
Whatever, man.
In fact, none was a jump restart.
At least Renato had some entertainment with me while he was 2 laps down the whole race.
See, he's jumping before me here on the final restart. So that's what gets him the win.
definitely dumped. You accelerated before the leader. I'm looking at it right now, bro.
Then send it, I don't even care, send it.
Oh, I will. Dude, it's the fact that you think that's ethical to do. That's what's so disappointing. Like, behaving that way in a game means you behave that way in life. And people behaving that way, trying to screw people over and break rules whenever they can, is what causes 99% of humanity's problems. And that's why it's so frustrating to me. You're a cheater. It sucks. And you will not understand it. Because your brain probably doesn't have the capacity to do so.
Nothing really to be gained here, just to turn in the protest if you feel like it was against the sporting code, I think. I don't think there's any words that can fix it, you know?
I mean, even if it's not against the sporting code, it's just shitty. That's what I'm saying. And people do it's shitty.
To be fair, I did watch it too, and he did accelerate slightly quicker. And it is kind of dirty pool to just be hanging outside the line.
It was a good racing with you, 8. It was fun while it lasted.
It was. It was going to be a really good battle there if that yellow hadn't come out with 10 to go. And again, John, I'm sorry. I did not mean to turn across your nose. He definitely just distracted the heck out of me on the outside there.
You're all good, man. I'm not worried about it. I was actually concerned at first that I'm the one that spun you out.
17, 18 restart. Sounds like there was also issues earlier in the race, too. Yeah, look at this. Holy cow. Dude, really? Really? You're proud of this, I'm sure. Proud of this win? That's ridiculous. That's okay. I'm usually too lazy to do protests, but like, come on. Now you're gonna make me have to do all that. So thanks for wasting my time. Now I gotta go and do a protest because that's not even borderline. That's just straight up cheating the system. Anyway, we'll check the incidents now. Sorry for all that. 4 wrecks the 11. It looks like. Was he on his inside? No, not really. Maybe, kind of, but it's way too aggressive for lap 1. I can tell you that. I would be upset as the 11 for sure. Really no reason the 4 had to do that. Seems like this group of friends is just full of issues. 22 getting loose in that middle lane. Able to keep it straight though. Sorry, I was looking at the comment. Other people realizing how bad lap 17 was. So that guy got loose, got down below, and then the 12 went and found him. Wrecks it. Unfortunate this race got kind of ruined because there was some good racing in there. Even with the 2, like, I had a blast trying to hold on to the loose car. He got loose a couple of times, and I was able to use that to get around him. Like, I felt like we were having a great race, and the jumping the restarts and just making everyone hate you, just not necessary, man. Like, I feel like we could have had a respectable race. Maybe he still gets me on the final restart without cheating. Like, if not, you get a P2 and that's still fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a whiny, as he said. A big whiny. I don't know. But this guy wrecks and then comes all the way back up onto the field, onto the track, right in front of oncoming traffic. I don't know if he had much of a choice though. He could have locked it down better, I guess. But he was heading straight for that wall. I'm sure nobody wanted that. Oh, and then more people coming to get him. Holy cannoli! Looking like Rusty Wallace flipping through the infield in the 87 car. And we got some more guys. Just look how crazy loose this thing is. It is so easy to do that. This is the guy that spun, didn't bring out a yellow. He's got a fun Morgan Shepherd scheme on there. I recognize that. $18 up in the wall, then peels it off down into the inside. That'll end his race. A lot of nothing there. Oh, and this is what happened to Logan. Yeah, it's that center of the corner, man. That's what I'm saying. That's like, weirdly enough, that's where it's the loosest. That's what I was feeling a couple of times. It's like if you enter just slightly too hard into the corner and you reach in the middle right here with just a little bit too much speed, it's just like you're on soap suds sliding around out there. And he tries to hold on to it. Weirdly, it spins around on him. I feel like the physics were a little weird there. I feel like he should have been flat against the wall, but I guess the banking kind of pulled the rear end around and, oh man, kind of gets ARCA braked a little bit, although these things are hard to slow down. Might not have been much the 15 could do there. Might have thought he was going to stay up top, then, yeah. These cars are really hard to slow down. So that really sucks for Logan too, because he was on his way to a great finish too. Stinks to see that good-looking car all dinged up too. Then exiting the pits here, not sure why we're seeing that. And then we got the 2 jumping the restart as he tends to do in the 8. Seeing him on the outside. Tries to leave space and doesn't know that the 5 got there. We get the immediate yellow. I mean, none of that happens if the guy's not jumping the restarts. Really sucks. We got something happening up there. Sorry, I'm just lost in thought about everything that happened this race. The aggressive right there by the 10 gets in a little bit harder than the 14 was ready to go. Turns him around, just runs into the back of him. And then, does anybody else get caught in it? Oof, I think everybody got around it. But of course that will be a yellow. Everybody did get around it, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. And then this is after it is over. The 4 messing around with his friend. He's not actually showing displeasure or whatever. They're just, it's a big joke to him. So that will do it for this one. 2 gets the win, and I'm sure feels great about it, laughing with his friends. Tires at the end, not too bad. I thought I had the 2 on that final restart because I saw him jump early, and I thought he would do what most other people would do, jumping early, be like, oh shoot, he hasn't gone yet, and then let go, and then that's when I figured I would get him. But no, he just kept his foot in it. He was ready to jump the restart all the way to the bank. So he gets the win, but Yeah, at least I didn't cheat, I guess. Anyway, race results page coming up. We still finished second. I'm still plenty happy with that. I usually don't do too well in this car. And here it is, 33 iRating change. Oh yeah, there's another indicator of how mature he is. He's apparently from Niger. Very African name he's got there, Guillermo. He gets the fastest lap and the win. We will get P2 and 152 championship points. As here are the rest of your results. Stinks for the 8. He was having a great run. P2 there if it went green to the end. Yeah, his friend also making a joke out of all of this. Yeah, you can tell everybody, all of them, all the guys that are friends here. So the 12 who wrecked himself earlier in the race, also one of the boys, I guess. But I'm still happy. We still had a pretty fun race overall. Just stinks it got ruined by a couple of guys in a Discord server. But that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, despite the number of yellows and stuff. I'm gonna go send a protest in, I guess. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.